Welcome to the best YouTube channel.
Ой, ты песня, песенка девичья, ты лети за ясным солнцем вслед, и бойцу на дальней пограничье от Катюши передай привет.
Thank you, Russia. That's great music. You know, somebody said it's over 100 years old. I found the translation in one of the YouTube videos. That's a very sweet song. People, we're going to talk about Michael Kaiser, the murderer that killed the United States Marines, breaking into his house, having all this. Also known as the fraud wrangler. You all been hearing, people been sharing it about Carolina, FW, whatever it is, in Fort Worth, Texas, FWC or whatever it is, where she got abused, beat up by Kruger, that cop, German cop. I got nothing about, race. This is not the first time Kruger has done it. He done it to a young kid. And your cops out there know, cops. There's video, it shows you how you take them down. If you watch Caroline's video, Kruger didn't give her a chance. Those two lady cops didn't do a damn thing. That pissed me off. I wish they had a national registry for cops who's bad, gets fired, DWI, domestic battery, and also attached to it have where they lose their police certificate. Hello, Josh. Good afternoon. And I hope you had a good weekend. Why I'm not on camera, I don't have my shirt on. It's kind of hot in there because I usually don't turn my air conditioner on until about 8, 9 o'clock, but it's hot in here. Plus, I'm washing clothes. I took my bed sheet off, blanket, everything, and it's getting washed. Everybody knows Michael Kaiser and JJ, who's a jail person in Meade County, Kentucky. I came across one fraud wrangler / Michael Kaiser, the Marine killer, where he's talking about Carolina, the Fort Worth auditor reporter that got the hell beat out of her. Unconscious, blood on the ground. You heard it in the video you see. Michael Kaiser saying she's guilty. He's in a clan of haters. The FBI done looked into him, JJ, and the people on his YouTube channel. And you know how the FBI, haters, cult, stuff like it, they look into stuff like that. And I try to be truthful. If I don't have any problems with StreamYard, I was hoping TB would do that. You know, he got a whole lot of VIP people on his YouTube channel. I don't have like the Vienna committee. Well, you all know what I'm talking. Here, you see here, that's Michael Kaiser, known as the fraud wrangler, the murder of a United States Marine disabled, shot him execution style. But the FBI is looking into because him and his group of people have been threatening people, and and they looking into JJ down in Meade County. Oh, I gotta figure out where my audio shut off on. Man, if it ain't one problem, it's another problem. Okay.
Yes, we have First Amendment rights to free speech, organized press, religion. All right. But everything, just like the Second Amendment, is subject to time, place, and manner. Take the religion of Islam. You can't just walk into the hallway in a government building and start praying in the middle of the hallway. All right.
That's been going
That's
on
not
for
violating your
50
First
years.
Amendment rights. It's disorderly conduct.
No, it's not, you
And
asshole.
if you don't believe me, go look up the definition of disorderly conduct. All right.
What you're doing right now is
You
disorderly
can't go
conduct.
into a crowded place. You can't go into somewhere screaming fire, 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 fire when there's not a fire.
I do agree with him on that.
You won't be charged with saying those words.
No,
You won't. You won't be
disorderly
charged with saying
conduct.
fire, more than likely. Now, there are some states that have laws that if you say certain things, it is in a need permission. They already have it. It's called the 10th Amendment to the Constitution in the freaking state of Texas.
We're talking about
They don't need your
Caroline.
permission to give you a command, especially when you're on their scene. And the Supreme Court is upheld time and again. They don't have to have tape up for that to be
Yes,
there.
they do.
They gave you plenty of verbal notifications.
No, they didn't.
You either
You're
chose
lying right
to
there,
ignore it,
Michael
or
Kaiser.
you were too
I
freaking
watched the
drunk
damn video like
to hear.
thousands of other people. People, you all seen
Hey,
that.
Will, I didn't see you come in, buddy. But Will,
People, you all seen her video. The cop asked her to go across the street. Then he walked behind her, threw her down, got her unconscious, charged her with resisting arrest. How can you get charged for resisting arrest when you was unconscious? People, I don't like this guy. He sits there and gets his clan to threaten people. You know, go ahead, threaten people. The FBI is going to take your ass and JJ down, Michael Kaiser. You murder of the United States Marine. You're a bad person. God is going to punish you, Michael Kaiser. He's talking about Carolyn in Fort Worth, Texas. I think it's CWF is her YouTube channel. You all know what I'm talking about. Where Kruger, I want to say his first name is Matthew. He's a German, they said. And they also talked about he was fired from another police department. That's how come I wish they had a national register of bad cops. Why did they get fired? This and that. Drunk driving, domestic battery, stuff like that. And also add into it, they lose their police certificate. Since he went from one police department to Fort Worth, Texas Police Department, this is not the only time he slammed a person down and got him unconscious. The other one was a young kid, teenager. You can find that all out about him. Truth and justice for all the American people. Let's make America great. Let's get rid of these bad cops that beats the hell out of us. Let's get into it. And also, I want you to go to watch Triumphs Beware video yesterday, where riding, where he got pulled over by dirty cops in Texas. I forget where they moved him to. He didn't sign no paperwork to extradite him. Forgery. He said he didn't sign no papers. So somebody in Texas forged his signature. He got caught sometime in July. You know what they're going to do to Ryden? Going to find him, going to issue a warrant for failure to appear, and they know he was extradited. So let's get back to this a-hole.
For $20 Canadian says that she wouldn't have resisted arrest.
She did not
or getting
resist
banged up never would have happened. She made a choice on the chance.
She did not resist, you dumbass.
And she paid the price. You're damn right she did.
When the hell you going to pay your price for murder?
And a good dude,
DAC.
a further price. Thank you very much. Will.
You're going to pay your price for murder.
That is a dead-on bullseye, bro. Thank you.
See, I consider that a threat. Dead-on bullseye. That means somebody's going to get killed in my book. So I just don't like this, people.
Hey, Poppy, welcome back, my friend. Hey, Miss Victoria B, it's so good to see you.
And another thing to people to ask for, the money that he's supposed to got,
Bob Gambon,
he was supposed to donate, and it was never donated. It went into his damn pocket.
Kevin Omega Man, welcome back. Thank you for joining us tonight. Jerry Farrell Jr., I love you guys.
Hello, War. Yeah, he is an idiot.
Man, thank you for being here. Good evening, Mike Wendland. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you very much, Mr. Nebby. That's fantastic. Hey, Cat Slayer.
But, it pissed me off.
Exactly.
It pissed me off, people. That asshole,
Mike's mad.
Michael Kaiser
and Glenn Harlow.
Fraud Wrangler.
How is my brother from Georgia today? Hey, Patrick.
Killed
welcome back.
A handicapped Marine. Shot him in the back of the head, execution style.
12 is in the house. Thank you for joining us.
I believe they will
MC
fall
down. Welcome. Thank you for
But
being with us.
you heard him
Hey, Paul.
talk about Caroline down in Fort Worth, Texas, who got the hell beat out of her. And the way you see this
Brown, it's great to
asshole
see you.
there, excuse me,
And
but
crazy
your
for all.
sister, your girlfriend, your wife, your aunt, grandma, she's 60 some odd years old, I think. And I can't stand it. You know, how can you resist people when you're unconscious? You all know, how to take them down.
Yes, Pokey.
You saw the
Take how
video
Petty
that
is
was done
a
by
freaking piece. He is a
Galveston
dirtbag loser. He's a straight piece.
Audits. I think it's who they called in Texas there. It showed you how he took her down.
Shit.
Well, those two Fort Worth, Texas cops just
Hey,
stand
Granny
there.
G. Not at all. Perfect timing. Welcome back.
Who in the hell want to watch this jackass? Who's a hate group, a cult? I wonder when the FBI is going to get him
And our
JJ.
favorite book reviewer is here.
But I want to speed it up a little bit. They will, War.
And
So
really,
JJ comes in there sometime. I don't know.
If Officer Kruger had thrown her on the ground,
he did.
She would have hit face first.
He did.
Not knees first.
He hit face
She
first, you dumbass liar. People,
no, that's too easy.
See, people, you idiots that's watching him, he's lying to your ass.
James,
he's lying
Jr.,
to you.
Good to see you
I
again.
saw the
Welcome.
video. He threw her face first.
How'd my hair come out tonight?
You can find it on the internet.
Hey, see you, buddy. Thanks
I
for
think
joining.
It's Galveston Audits.
Oh, we'll take just like
and CF
lawyers, social workers,
CFW. I think is her web.
We'll take all the firefighters. We'll take all the aviators we can get as well. And Carl, the last squirrel standing. How are you doing, partner?
No, man, these people.
And Mr. John Borton has thrown down and gifted a $5 super sticker, and I want to thank. And then Fred Von Hoos threw down and gifted 5 Fraud at Wrangler memberships. And his donation went to Miss Karen Campbell, Adrian, Miss Jennifer Rao, John Patterson, and Tammy R. Well, thank you again, Fred Von Hoos. And those 5 names I just called out.
Your people out there and sick.
Welcome to the Roughneck.
People ain't
you right. Be any happier to have you here.
Staying there.
And
he didn't have permission, not even to show that from the movie place. Isn't that a copyright thing? I'm just asking you all.
That's my big bitch about this. Is that to them, to the frauditors, JJ, to these idiots, it's go away money. To them, it's a free check. It's like every damn thing you and I have covered.
Yeah, but you're lying to your damn
it's
people.
All that
you and JJ official of Meade
none of
County.
them really have ever worked in their lives.
Hell, you never did. You stole stuff.
They don't understand.
Break into people's houses.
That person, they
shot DAC in the back of the head, execution style.
And that it's not really going to affect anything. Here's what they don't ever consider. Is in order for her or them to get that check, That's going to wind up costing somebody something that they have worked, in this case, decades.
That's what you did. You took a man's life.
And work towards.
You took a United States Marine veteran,
yeah, he's had
disabled, shot him in the back of the head.
Or Miss Mindy Kaling. I learned how to speak. Welcome back. So
I'm going to speed it up because, where's the FBI when you want them?
People from doctor shop.
People.
But I'm sorry. I'm not buying so much shit about it. Unless she's trying to be, damn Ronda Rousey from back in the day. She's 60 years old. And at the same time, simultaneously, allegedly dislocated her elbow and her shoulder of the same arm. And then bullshit. She's running around. She's doing this as much as she is.
Bullshit. What are you watching?
That is some painful
That's
shit.
true. Equal junk.
I'm not buying it. But again, this is turned into a fucking clown convention.
You're the clown. You and JJ the damn clown.
You got DMA and Regan Benson in Fort Worth. Apparently, they made up. You got Dumbwaiter threatening that he's going to go to Fort Worth. Well, I mean, but then again, look at who we're dealing with there. It's not like he's going to keep his word. I mean, first of all, he can't even afford the gas money to go to Texas. And he damn sure can't afford no damn hotels. So, Chrissy, stop telling people you're going to Fort Worth for CFW. Okay, you're not going to. Okay, so stop. Because, come on, you guys know this as well as I do. He is not going to spend money to take up for a woman. Okay.
Yes, he will. Say,
but they are turning this shit.
Man, I got to pause it. If I keep listening to people, I'm going to have to take a nitro pill. He's a hater. He bends the truth. He lies. And you like CFW. I think that's her YouTube channel. Carolyn, Fort Worth, Texas, or something like that. Galveston auditor in Texas. You see the live video. And you see the people that was standing around and filming it. Well, she is getting the help beat out of her. Man, when's they going to come back and arrest this asshole for murder? He got 5 charges more added to him. Last month, a YouTuber, I guess it lives close to asshole, they called the sheriff's department where he's at. They still had an active warrant. Since he's been on YouTube every day, they haven't arrested him yet. So there's an active warrant on Michael Kaiser, known as the Fraud Wrangler. I think I shared that video, but I can't remember. Maybe not. But since I'm 70 years old, Jay Junk. Yeah, he's a junkie. He's a junkie. People, Michael Kaiser, Fraud Wrangler, whatever he's going by, is what happened to his girlfriend, wife, or whatever. Nobody seems to know where she's at. Is she dead? or what? Where is she? Nobody can seem to find that sweet lady. He keeps saying she's there. People, how many times you all been live on YouTube? Somebody in your family walks by, or your dog or cat, or your kids walks by. I've never seen her there. I've seen his mom. Maybe that's his girlfriend. I don't know. Maybe he was molested when he was a child. Maybe his mom was on drugs, and that's how come he turned out bad. You know, you all have to use your own opinion. Ladies out there who've been pregnant or before you get pregnant, has your mate done drugs before he does his housework? Or was he drunk? Just remember that. I'm not a doctor. If he's drunk or on drugs, he'll pass that part of the gene into you. And your child might be a drug addict or alcoholic. You can research it. I got a stepson. Well, I wasn't married to my wife when he was born. His dad was an alcoholic. He was drunk about 24/7. When they got together and hooked up, you know, he's an alcoholic and a drug addict. But I want you all to put your support behind Carolyn in Fort Worth, Texas. I think CFW, I think is her YouTube channel. And Kruger is the cop. I think Matthew Kruger is his name. He was fired from another police department. And Fort Worth, Texas hired him knowing what the hell he did. And excuse me. I like to see the FBI come in there and look at everything, the policies, the rules. Well, you say, well, they can't do that, people. Yes, they can. You know how come I know they can do it? About 18 to 20 miles south of me, Louisville, Kentucky, the murder capital of Kentucky. Somebody's getting murdered every day of the week in Louisville, Kentucky. Sexual harassment done by the Louisville Police Department. Yeah, she is an auditor, and I'm praying for her, War. I hate what this asshole telling. I know you and thousands of people watch that video of her live and other auditors that was around there doing that live. Sean said, if you don't go across the street, and by the time he said that, he walked behind her. And any police officer, people, if you got friends, they show you how they do it. I watched a video. I wish I could find that video. When they do that, your head be the first thing go down and hit the blacktop, concrete, the dirt. And when her head hit first, that showed this asshole Michael Kaiser lied to his group of people. It's a hate group, a clan. If they don't like you, they're going to come after you, threaten you and your family, or blow your car up, shoot you, beat you up, threaten you. The FBI is looking into Michael Kaiser and JJ as a hate group. You go back years, people, and you look at I'm just going to say the one word, K. You can fill the other two letters in. The FBI went to their rallies, undercover people, took pictures, this and that. They did it. And Martin Luther King, when that happened, yeah, this Michael Kaiser and JJ must think we are a bunch of dumbass people. People watches him. And, you know, what happened if JJ done that to a jail inmate? I don't know. Kentucky is not a state, it's a commonwealth. As you people don't know, Kentucky, the jail, you run for a jailer. Indiana and many states, the jail is run by the sheriff, not an asshole like him. That's where I like to see the state of Kentucky or the Commonwealth of Kentucky give it back to the sheriff's department. Look how much money they're paying JJ. They got him on 3 exit violations. Well, Meade County. They didn't give him a vacation. They didn't fine him. But there have been complaints filed with the state of Kentucky. And it's not over with JJ yet. He even gave his girlfriend a pay raise. I guess he's paying her as a prostitute. I don't think JJ's that good looking guy. I'm sorry, buddy, but I'm not that way. But I think he's ugly. You look at me. I know I'm ugly, but I had some good looking ladies. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it, War.
It's turning into Grift Fest 2024. They all showed up before the body cam footage came out, hoping that that was going to come out and it was going to show him curb stomping her ass or something.
Hey, you asshole. There's auditors that was there, you dumbass. She had her video camera. It showed everything. The auditors that was there by her had it. See, I'm getting upset. It showed that he body slammed her head first, you dumbass. Why you all people listen to a liar? Him and JJ as liars. I seen videos of her getting body slammed head first into the pavement. That there was other auditors there. Did he mention that yet? Hell no.
And it's just not going to work. Oh, Pokey, that would be some funny shit, bro. Dumbwaiter's empty receipts file keeper, we call him Bruce McWhorter, for $5. There was an incident in Florida. A female escaped custody and ran through the parking lot. Trooper used taser. She suffered brain damage. No action against the trooper. Well, exactly. And the thing that's going to bite her in the ass with this now,
people, I don't know if that's a lie or truth. There's probably videos out there somewhere of it. There's more to the story. Just use common sense. I forget where it was in Florida. If that's the same case that I saw, he just told another lie. He's a murderer. of a United States Marine Corps veteran, DAC, Donald something Cameron. You all saw that. He's a Marine. He's a brother. Hoorah! Come on, veterans. Let's stick together. Let's get the police and all that into it. The FBI is looking into Michael Kaiser. I wanted to bring it to the people. You know, I don't have that many followers. I like to get up to 501. TB Triumphs Beware. He's only 100 away from 500. I sent him an email and asked him if he would do that. But he has more people watching his channel. It deals with stuff like this. Maybe he will. Or maybe for public safety. There'll be another auditor out there that'll bring all this bullshit up. People, I know you don't hear me cussing, but you watch this jackass there, he's going to have you cussing.
In my opinion, and JJ knows he's free to say different if he feels differently, but in my opinion, if they had just snuck out, if they hadn't have told her to leave several times, if they had not given her the lawful commands that they did, and they just...
Okay, he's lying again. The asshole's lying. I watched her video. He only asked her once to go across the road. Then he got behind her and took her down head first. People, I saw the goddamn video. This asshole is lying. Him and JJ is lying. There's dumbass people out there to watch it and agree with them. But people thinking, if Carolyn was your sister, your grandmother, she's in her 60s, she's a grandmother. What would you do if she's your grandmother, mother, sister, aunt? Will you stand by and not do nothing? I saw all the videos from her and the auditors is there. How come he's not mentioning the other auditors that film this shit? People, when I get upset, I gotta say what's on my mind. It pisses me off. You're right, War. 100% a liar. I unsubscribe. Somebody keep sending me a thing. I don't use it. I'm on a fixed income. This and that. This pisses me off, people. How can we stop this liar? I think he's in the state of Alabama. You can look Michael Kaiser up on your search engine. I know the FBI is looking into him and JJ. That I know for a fact. I got people out there. I got families that's into law enforcement. My kids don't know it. My kids doesn't know I'm the father because when I was young, fruit and multiply. I thought that's what you're supposed to do. When I was driving the 18-wheeler and I was in Detroit, Michigan, like I say, something's going to happen. I don't think he leaves the house. I think he got an anchor monitor on. You see Michael Kaiser in one of his videos. I wish I was streamed, but somebody else got it. Oh, he forgot. I showed him with a needle in his arm shooting up with drugs. He's a drug addict. He's still breaking in the houses in his neighborhood, just like he did DAC. That's how come you see it in there by my name, DAC, Donner Cameron, the guy that he shot in the back of the fucking head. A Marine Corps veteran who was disabled, robbed from him, stole his, I guess, PlayStation, and had it hooked up. That's how they found him. But because of a typo in his paperwork, they had to dismiss the murder charge without prejudice. I said dismiss without prejudice. I don't know. Sometimes he has a few black eyes or something, so maybe he is getting beat up. People, he's going to piss people off, and they're going to shoot him. They're going to shoot him. He's pissing off a whole lot of people lying. Plus, to me, under law, he's citing a riot. Him and JJ. The FBI, as I was told, is they're watching him. They're in his chat. They're taking everything down. They know who the people are and where they live for hate crimes. They're part of a hate group. I don't know if he has any African Americans in his group. I don't know. I can't watch him. Just like War, he can't watch him.
Snuck up to her and tried cuffing her, and she reacted the way she did, there might be a case. But since they very obviously gave her lawful command,
bullshit, you're a damn liar.
They told her to turn around, put her hands behind her back.
People, see how come it pissed me off? I can't stand to listen to that asshole. You saw it on video. Go to CFW and the auditors there in Fort Worth, Texas. You see the videos where he did ask her to go across the street, right? He said that. He walked up behind her while those two lady cops stand there, look at him, knowing he done wrong. And he threw her head first to the ground, busted her head open. You heard it in the audio. There's blood on the ground. Split her head open. You seen her black eyes. Man, he's sitting there trying to get you all to be on his side and on that Kruger cop's side. Man, this is not the first time Kruger has done this, people. Maybe third or fourth time. The other police department he was on, he was fired. And, that makes me mad. I want you to listen to, I'm going to let it play. You all
informed
listen.
Her she was under arrest. And then she started resisting with force. I don't feel that the cops did anything wrong, period, in the store.
No, that's why I say over and over again, there's no lawsuit here. Those police, they're not on any kind of administrative leave. Like I said, the only thing going to come out of this is she's going to be sore for a little bit. She's going to rack up some hospital bills that she's not going to pay. She's going to have an everlasting scar in her memory of what happened tonight. But I mean, as far as any injuries that she sustained, that's just, you know what, if they're going to choose frauditing for a career path, that's part of the job. You better suck it up.
Not gonna.
People, what means she's going to have hospital bills to pay? Hell, she's not. If she was under the arrest, I believe the way the law reads, when you're under arrest, the police department is responsible for your hospital bills. So I know for a fact I've seen people like that, and that police department has to pay. Once they arrest you and take you to the hospital with handcuffs on, they're responsible for your medical conditions. They're responsible for your medical bills. Another thing, your lovely YouTube people, it's here. God bless your sweet people. And I like to see them make a national law to cover everybody instead of the city, county, and state, that police officer has to pay their own liability insurance. You say, why is it? If they pay for their own liability insurance, they will think twice about the abuse they doing to we the people. I hope you all agree with me, but I hate to do it. Put one in the chat if you agree with me. And you heard me at the beginning. I played that Russian music. It's a very sweet song. And it's probably over 100 years old. You can find the English. Get off of my computer, Alexi. Every time your kitty cat gets on my computer, you hit buttons. So, you know, I know some of you don't like Russia. You know, you can go on YouTube and watch YouTube videos that Russian music. You find this out. There's this little girl. This is 13 years ago, give or take a little. She's probably in her 20s. She's a beautiful young lady now. And then I saw another one singing the same song. Blonde hair, sweet, beautiful blue eyes, like a crown. So I say she's a VIP in Russia. Man, I love to have a Russian lady. Let's get back. What did the kitty cat do?
Happen? No, not gonna happen. Not.
Hey there, Southside Memphis. Welcome back. And everybody, Glenn Harlow for 199. Braves 6. Pirates
I agree
0.
with you.
Bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, you fucking rule. Rock and roll. Yeah.
Well, hello
But-
there, Fodder Watch.
I'll tell you what's funny, JoJo, is that one of the frauditors down there in Fort Worth that's taken up for, I think it's funny that they're doing videos when, you know, in Carolina's running around in her damn what looks like her out call dress. And that one chick's been busted for prostitution like 18 times. It's not 18, but it's something ridiculous.
Another lie.
I mean, it's at some point. I mean, I'm not telling anybody here they don't know, but you always got to look and stand back and look at the overall picture and look at actually who's taking up for who. I mean, you're not going to see your tax-paying citizens, like I said, who was at bed at 3:30 in the morning. You're not going to see them out there chanting for this woman.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you might
do.
see some of the other frauditors, you know, between child support, wife beating, kitty porn, and the list goes on and on and on. Yeah, you might see them on a street corner with a sign they probably stole from the graveyard or something and wrote on a permanent marker hollering, "We support you, CFW," but you're not going to see anybody of any, I'm going to say, productive members of the community out there.
Oh, absolutely. And here's the thing. Here's what's really funny, JJ, is of all the frauditors that have slid down, I don't know that, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I hope that little Chrissy Cordova, I hope he got permission, left the state of Colorado. That's kind of a big deal when you're on probation. And some of us in here know that.
I skip ahead.
Ass whoop.
When
But here's the
you're gonna
thing.
get your ass whipped
I in
again
no way was
too.
raised. My parents in no way ever rewarded bad or stupid behavior. And that's just,
There's another lie.
yeah. Yeah, I saw that earlier today, Society Red.
See, I can't stand
You're
to
damn
watch
right,
it.
Scott McKee. Very much again, unfortunate Ultra Boy, but Scott McCrae, you're damn right. Now, if that officer, and I think JJ is the same damn way, if that officer had just illegally just was like curb stomping CFW, you damn right, I would be on her side on that. But that's not what happened.
Oh, I mean, I would definitely say if he screwed up and he was too rough on her, yeah, I'd have no trouble at all saying that. But I mean, at the end of the day, the way any reputable lawyer, the way a judge, the way a jury, the way anybody sees this, first thing they're going to notice is that timestamp on the bottom of that camera. They're going to notice that police officer. He was there waiting on that wrecker, that roll back to come get that car. They approached him. He didn't approach them, so they was the aggressor. He gave them lawful commands.
Only one. While he
They
was
can
giving.
stand
Oh shit,
on that balancing
JJ.
beam that they like to walk on and say,
Let's
well,
speed
it was her
it
right
up
to
a
be their
little
way. It
bit.
was his right to do his job. He tried to tell you to kick rocks going down the road. You obviously didn't listen.
But man, it's pissed me.
Freedom of speech is one.
Do you not have personal?
Freedom of speech
It's
is
called-
one.
it's called
What's
personal.
another?
How can I communicate with you effectively if you won't be
How's
quiet?
this? Communicate like this. What's the First Amendment? What are the
I'm
five
not going to
freedoms?
go through this.
Because you don't know.
Yes, I do. Listen,
What are
I'm
they?
trying to tell
He
you.
does know. I guarantee you he has a post-certified. I guarantee you he's post-certified, you crackhead.
What the heck are
covers-
you? You're a crackhead, you cotton
It
picker.
covers the Constitution, does it not, JJ?
Yes, actually, it does.
But they still don't know it, JJ.
This guy's
You and
not
him,
21, so
you almost be
obviously
butt
getting
buddies.
mad, but
Oh yeah. Oh, El Dope Dog. Can you? You may not believe this, JJ, but El Dope Dog, he doesn't love me like you all do.
Oh, you saying you're a gay person
bet
now, Michael Kaiser?
I bet that keeps you up at night, don't it?
No, not one little bit. In fact, I asked him earlier today. He made some smart ass comment about how about court and frauditors, and I gave him a couple of suggestions. Like, well, you can try this. The state of Georgia versus George Metz. You can try the United States versus Chrissy Cordova. You can try the city of Las Vegas versus Chili de Castro. Those are called case laws. And then I asked him, I'm like, by the way, how much money do you collect monthly in government assistance? He didn't answer me back.
Oh, of course not.
People, I guess drawing Social Security, you drawing government assistance. Or you handicapped or disabled, you drawing government assistance. One of me, I'm getting Social Security because I'm 70 plus years old. I'm getting food stamps. I own my own house. I make my house payments. I pay the homeowner's insurance. I pay property taxes. Homeowner insurance is $1,000 a year, and the house is a year over $100,000, maybe 150,000. I done lost count, and I guess we all getting government help for us living if we on Social Security. People, we work for that. I work since I was 12 years old paying into Social Security. Had to get a work permit. I cut grass in the cemetery. I push more. There's probably 10 plus acres. You know, that's a real big cemetery. I showed you videos of it. But what JJ and Fraud Wrangler telling you is a bunch of lies. That Kruger gave her a bunch of lawful commands. I don't know if Michael Kaiser and JJ watching the same video I did. He only gave her one unlawful command. Then he got behind her and threw her down head first, knocked her out, and said, "Stop resisting." People, I'm not a doctor. What, Socks? Well, I will. It's not 5 o'clock yet. You all get fed at 5 o'clock. The outside cats, everybody gets fed. You had cat treats, I guess, yesterday. I don't know, but let's do some more because I don't know how much more I can take of
Those
this
are my few ones.
liar.
Everybody, Goofus Maximus for $5 says, I just realized if enough of us wrote our congressman. It's a good theory.
Yeah,
but
if we
here's the
wrote
thing,
our
it would have to be enough of
congressman
us in one
about
area.
Michael Kaiser murdering a
Because
United
say,
States
for instance,
Marine.
okay, there's roughly 230 of us in here right now. If all 230 of us wrote our congressman, that applies to, because remember, all 230 people in here right now don't live in the United States. So for all of us that apply to, remember, we're scattered all over the country in here in this chat. So it would be looked at, okay, and it might get fed to the paper shredder. But I like where your head's at, though. I really, really
Yeah,
do.
it's in
I
their
like where your
ass.
head's at, Goofus. That's good, buddy. Hey, Fums, welcome back. But, again, my whole thing is they're starting. You got to remember, guys, it's how it starts. It starts with one tumble. All right. And that's just how it goes. You know, at first it starts with these idiot frauditors making case law by being convicted. While officers were conducting their investigation, well, she can't touch me. Carolyn Rodriguez, a resident uninvolved with the accident, broadcasting live on her social media page, approached police officers. An officer advised Rodriguez multiple times, there's an understatement, to move across the street. When she failed to comply, she was placed under arrest. During the arrest, an officer used force to take Rodriguez into custody. Yes, because she resisted arrest. She sustained.
Okay, people, he said that Kruger said a couple of times. The video that I saw and many of you people saw, he only said it once. Then he snuck behind her, threw her head first into the pavement. Is Michael Kaiser watching the same video as I am and JJ? Hell no. He only asked her once, you dumbass Michael Kaiser, you murderer. And JJ, you shouldn't be on here. You're a government official. You making me county look bad. You know, the FBI's looking into you. You know, how can, oh, people, if you want to watch the
Injuries and was transported to a local hospital for evaluation and treatment. Rodriguez was later released from the hospital and booked into the jail. Well, yes.
she was
Because she
under
broke the law.
arrest while she was in the
The incident,
hospital.
including the use of force, is being investigated by the Fort Worth Police Department, Major Case and Internal Affairs units to determine compliance with policies and procedures. Additionally, access to the investigation has been provided to the Office of the Police Monitor to ensure transparency and accountability. That's cute. The involved officer, who has been with the Fort Worth Police Department for 7 years, has been administratively reassigned out of patrol pending the outcome of the investigation, and that's a crock of shit. Video being released contains
People, he done that on another police department. You seen it. They showed you the evidence that when he was on in another police department, he done the same thing. He done it to a child. Well, to me, anyone under 18 is a child. He done it to them. They fired him, or he resigned, but they said he was fired. Al, you're not going outside. I get you food after a while, Socks. You know, you're not the only cat in here. You got Blackie, you got Alex, you got Wildcat, you got Nancy, you got Alex, you got Kathy. You know, but people,
footage from 2 cameras. First, you will see the parking lot video without audio from a nearby business, also without date and time stamps, followed by the officer's body camera footage. The footage provided is being released to uphold our commitment to be transparent with our community. Fort Worth Police Department remains committed to holding blah, blah, blah. But that's a big problem with me, JJ, on the that's a big problem with me, is the fact that the CCTV footage doesn't exactly match the body cam. And the CCTV footage is not date and timestamp. That bothers me a lot.
But I'm gonna say probably like most CCTVs, especially in a lot of your local businesses. I mean, whether it's due to power outages, time set by its original setups, a lot of these people, and I've seen this before, going back and reviewing tapes. You know, whether you're investigating a burglary or just a shoplifter, these times to say they're not right, that's not very uncommon. I would go more apt to follow the body cams just because they're ads on. You plug them in, download them every day, they get updates. So the timestamp and date stamp on a body cam is definitely the one that you would want to follow. I mean, coming from somebody who works in a jail, we got 128 cameras and several DVRs. We've even had some loopy time errors before that we had to go back and correct. So the CCTV camera dates and time, that's not huge.
Okay. Well, the thing that bothers me the absolute most about that CCTV footage versus the body cam is just the glitches in it. You know, because from 320 feet away, in that one aspect, for some reason it looked like he was in the wrong. But then when you look at the body cam and you're
People, as you know, you got friends out there who's police officers. They use those CCTV cameras to convict you. Some of them got dates on it, some of them don't. Like my cameras I got here in my neighbors, it got the date, time, month, year, everything on it. But I watch every video that I can on Carolyn. They're in Fort Worth, Texas. I gotta disagree with Michael Kaiser and JJ. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. Body cam footage is not always right. How about those two lady Fort Worth police officers? What does those cameras say? They never did air them yet. You know, that's only my opinion, people. And I'm rubbing my eyes. What, Margaret? Okay, I get off of here in a little bit.
18
It's not
inches
5
away,
o'clock yet.
you can see that he didn't actually use a terrible amount of force.
Bullshit.
And like I said, that is what bothers me.
And of course, this is one of the advantages. And I'm not a huge body cam person. I think that there's advantages and disadvantages to them. But this is a time where somebody can say a body cam footage, obviously, it's a pro instead of a con. Because if somebody would have just had that CCTV video to go by, then the outcome might be different. So
Yeah, he'd have probably been suspended without pay.
that's exactly right.
Oh, damn. Frauditors suck. Thank you very much for the $6.99 Canadian. Oh, that's good shit. When does a pizza delivery driver and Tifaho have in common? They can both reach into the box and grab cheese for a snack. That regardless of what actually happens, you have people that hate all cops. Everything they do is wrong. They're bad people regardless. It doesn't matter what they do. So they need
People, there might be people. As I keep saying, you got good cops, you got bad cops. The 90% good cops and 10% bad cops. And I know there's some people that might hate all cops. But what I see around where I live, if you treat people with respect, cops and we the people, treat other with respect. I got good friends out there on the police department. In the cities, the county, the state, federal. They treat me real nice. They could be assholes sometimes. I've seen judges out there that could be a-holes. But as long as you're polite and respect, you're not going to get in trouble. I know some of you, I've seen men out there who've been drunk. It wants to fight every time. When Charlestown, Indiana got their first police lady, her first name I believe is Robin. She's a LMPD officer now. Well, when she pulled somebody over and they drunk, those men did not fight with her, argue with her, anything like that. They treated her with respect and she treated them with respect. But that lady that was drunk would try to fight her. Every time I've seen it. I've been there. But I guess that's before really have cell phones with cameras on. That'd been good to show you that. But every time I've been close where she pulled a man over for drunk driving, they was polite. So that makes JJ and Michael Kaiser the murderer of a United States Marine disabled veteran. That makes me mad. And
To just own it and move the on.
why don't you
And I
own?
know I would not be a good politician. I'm aware of this. But
Get down, Margaret.
uh,
No.
yeah, Mo Blue, how you doing, Russell? That would be the first I heard about the charges being dropped, but it's been all over YouTube the last day or so that she did fire CJ Grisham. I can confirm the latter. I can't confirm the former. But that's all that shit is. You're right, Forever Love. That's all it is a damn money grab. And like I said, you got Denver Metro Audits and Regan Benson, that Harvey, they're in Fort Worth. You got PayPal Patty is there. You got Dumbwaiter threatening to go there. You got in mind, you got that just threatening to go there and screw and to intentionally screw with the Fort Worth PD. You got damn near every other frauditor on YouTube trying to get their damn money. They're trying to get money off of it. And, like I said, man, if she hadn't effed up, if she had not effed up,
She didn't
she
fuck
wouldn't have
up.
got hurt. Remember, all of
The
this is
cop,
because she screwed up.
the
And on top
cop
of
screwed
that,
up.
as I said, if she hadn't screwed up and he just walked up, body slammed
He
her,
did. He did
put
walk
her
up.
on,
The
just
damn
walked up, put her in
video
the damn
shows
arm
it.
bar, didn't say nothing, put her on the ground and then cuffed her, or was damn curb stomping her, I would be taken up for her.
No,
But the
you
fact
would.
of the matter is, everything that happened was because of her actions. Period. End of story. No, Zortmaster, the officer, Officer Kruger, he's basically riding a desk till this is done. Which, I mean, that's not that big a deal for the simple fact that that's just the way that's going to go, man. You know what, 98? I am not sure, buddy. Scott Furman for 199 says, as of tonight, Phillies won 2-0 to the Marlins. Oh, hey, you said, hey, you know what, Scott? I made a mistake. I was thinking you said Phillies. I was thinking Pirates. That's bad, Michael. But thank you, regardless. I really do appreciate it, buddy. Wixom01 for $5 says, can we all now agree that the Detroit Tigers rock? That they have.
People,
Warning. I think the mayor should. I think the mayor should either held her comment, or she should have not been so political about it. But like I said earlier in the stream, a lot of this stuff, it boils down to the leaders, the people that you all elect. Why just we elect, I vote too.
I'm pretty sure you get a vote too.
Yeah, and the people that we elect. So I mean, maybe next time somebody knocks on your door or sends you a pamphlet with an email, maybe that's something you ought to become involved in and actually ask them some questions. Call them out in public. Call them out in a public forum. Show up to the high school to where they're debating their opponent. Ask them questions. Give them a scenario. But I mean, you know, I look at the other side of this from actually being on this side of it, of different ways that this could have went down. She could have ended up in a whole lot worse shape, you know, depending on the technique that he wanted to use. So I don't know. This is nothing more. This don't have anything to do about a constitution. It don't have anything to do about somebody's right.
people, I'm sorry. If you want to watch this, go to Prod Wrangler. And I just can't hack this bull crap. It upsets me. So I'm sorry I cut it short. It's 5:01 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Sunday. I wasn't going to do a Sunday live stream. Tomorrow is a busy day. I got to go to the grocery store, the Walmart, and get a few things. But I always call, make sure the money's there before I go in there and find out it ain't on there. So I want to thank you all. And hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe bell, hit it again. I want to get back to my because I love this song so much, people. I have to play it if I can figure out where I done with it. I guess they call the song K-A-T-U-S-H-A. So I want you to listen to it. It's spelling of the song is Katyusha. You can look it up. You can find the English version of the words from Russia. I listened to that all night long. So
Катюша, на высокий берег на крутой. Выходила на берег, Катюша, на высокий берег на крутой. Выходила, песню заводила про степного сизого орла. Про того, которого любила, про того, чью песню берегла. Про того, которого любила, про того, чью песню берегла. Расцветали яблони и груши, подплыли туманы над рекой. Выходила на берег Катюша, на высокий берег на крутой. Выходила на берег Катюша, на высокий берег на крутой. Выходила, песню заводила про степного сизого орла. Про того, которого любила, про того, чью песню берегла. Про того, которого любила, про того, чью песню берегла.
People, that's a beautiful song. Does it make me a traitor for listening to this kind of music? Russia, I know there's people on here from Russia. I saw the version, to English. I think that's a very sweet song. In this one, she was singing, she's a young girl. Another video, I say 13 years later, she's probably in her 20s. I love that song. I've listened to it all the time. I keep repeating it. It's stuck in my brain. You all got beautiful ladies over there in Russia. You heard me talk about it when I was a teenager, when they had pen pals. It was free. Now you have to pay for pen pals. I had a bunch of Russian pen pal ladies. And there's this one, I wish she was my girlfriend, but I'm nobody. I got no money. She's a blonde, blue eyes, wear like a red crown, a green crown, or whatever you call it. Kind of like a little hat, looks like a crown. She got a beautiful voice. But that's one I want to close with. You got beautiful people in Russia. It don't make me a traitor, people. I love that music. I've listened to other music that they got. I think they call this a folk song. It's been out for over 100 years, I think, from what I've have saw about it. Man, I wouldn't mind having me a Russian lady like that one on YouTube, the blonde with the blue eyes that wear the kind of crown, red and green and probably some other colors. But why would she want an old man like me? I can't be a sugar daddy. But I love that music. That music was sweet. But you can find a version in English. And them words, it's so sweet about apples and pears. And like I say, you have to look it up. I'm going to get off of here. It's time for me to feed my outside babies. Thank all of you in here. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe bell. Some of you don't like me because of Micro Kaiser, that's okay. I pick up more subscribers sometimes. But, when somebody sits there and lies to you, and like Micro Kaiser is doing, and you all believe it. I've watched a video from another auditor. Micro Kaiser and JJ forgot to mention the other auditors was there, which had date stamp on it, GPS stamp on it. It does not back up the camera that the cop had. How about the two lady cops? They're going to get in trouble. They did not try to stop Kruger, or whatever his asshole name is. And, but that's okay. But I saw the video, and JJ and Michael Kaiser gave her a number of warnings. If you listen to the video, even on CFW, he only gave her one warning, walked behind her, threw her to the ground. That's the truth, people. I saw the video when it was live. She was live streaming on YouTube when it happened. And Kruger, this is not the first time he's done this to people. He done a couple other people. He was fired from another job. What I have found out, you can research it. That's how come they need a national register where you can look it up. Abuse, drunk driving, domestic battery, and stuff like that. They also need to add into it part of the law that you lose your police certificate. Other police departments say, he's a good old boy, a good old girl, and get hard. But since Fort Worth, Texas knew he was bad at the time, and can you sue both police departments? Fort Worth, Texas knew he was a bad police officer. This is the first time. This is not the first time. As far as putting him on desk duty and paying him, I would say no. He's on desk duty. He's not working the roads. Maybe half pay. To me, that's stealing from the taxpayers of Texas. Okay, people. I want to say goodbye. I love you. Have a great weekend. Subscribe to my channel. Make any ideas how I can improve it. Help me get 500 plus subscribers. Well, I like to get some super chats, and I might come up with something like the expert where I have some men dancing, like that for the women. Might try to find something of the wiggles of women to get the men, That's what I like to do. Okay, you all have a great weekend. I see you all later. I'm getting hoarse.